Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. Another day, another drama channel drama. And in today's episode, we're going to be talking about drama channels and commentary / review channels, as we have Here for the Tea, aka Sam, versus JenLuvsReviews, and Sesh versus Acacia Exposed, aka the Acacia Tea on Twitter. Now, I took yesterday off because I was super tired. My body was like, nope, we are shutting down. You've only been getting 3 hours of sleep a night, so it's time to call it a rest. Plus, we had a daylight savings time today, so I'm just like, meh. I decided to take the day off and get some rest, but of course, as soon as I do that, everything goes down on Twitter. All right, first let's start out between the drama with Sesh and Acacia Exposed, aka the Acacia Tea over on Twitter. So Sesh put out a video talking about Acacia Exposed, aka the Acacia Tea, decided to call her out on Twitter. And this is what she had to say. I just watched Sesh and yeah, they literally cut out part of my video to include in their own. Love that for me. So Sesh replied and said, hey, let me know which part. I'll credit you. To which the Acacia Tea replied back saying 1537 through 1606. Oh, okay, I'll credit you for finding those videos of Acacia. So as I was reading this, I was like, oh, okay, no real tea here, problem solved. This is like the whole Nick Snyder Zadi Doll situation where Zadi Doll called him out for using a screenshot and he didn't give credit. And she was like, hey, thanks for not crediting me, and brought it to his attention. I don't know if he ever did go back and give credit, but at least she is offering to give credit to the Acacia Tea for this screenshot. But of course, that is not where it ends. Well, I found those videos, screen recorded, cut, and screen recorded them again. And you just cut them out of my video so you didn't have to do all of this. And as I continue to read this, I'm like, okay, why are we still going on about this when she literally just said, hey, what part of the video did you say I took from you? I will give you credit. And yet you continue to harp on the fact that she took from your video, but she's offering to give you credit, so I don't understand why it just didn't get dropped there and problem solved. But we continue on. And then somebody replied saying, that's ridiculous, quote unquote, let me know which part I stole from you so I can give you credit. Again, there was a definite lack of planning for this video. It clearly wasn't well thought out. Someone else replied, sorry, I just found this, but got it. TS, don't listen to them, really. People will never be satisfied. All info over Acacia is public information that can be found throughout the hashtag, threads, and other people on OT. It's not hard to have the same info. This is ridiculous. And if you didn't know what OT stands for stands for Opinionated Twitter. It will be used several times throughout this reference, so I just wanted to make you aware of what that stood for because I had no idea. The Acacia Tea said, it's not about having the same info. Everyone is allowed to share public information about Acacia. That's not my point. Sesh cut out part of my video because they didn't want to do their own research. For them, it's just a quick video for clout, but for me, it was all for OT. What I don't understand is that she was saying that Sesh did this video just because it was popular and for clout, but literally your entire channel is called Acacia Exposed, so you're using one person to make all of your videos about. So to me, that would all be about clout too, unless I'm completely misunderstanding something. Sesh then replied saying, that's not true. You have no idea how long I've been invested in this. I didn't think I needed to credit a literally 15 seconds of content that's just clips of A. I actually put your YouTube name on the video itself after re-uploading, but I regret it now. So here, this is after Sesh re-uploaded the video and credited the Acacia Tea, aka Acacia Exposed, for the use of their clip. Now, I don't understand why after Sesh went through and re-uploaded the video with credit, why they are still arguing on Twitter about it. Like, Acacia Exposed should drop this because she got what she wanted, she got the credit, but she just continued on. And on top of that, Acacia Exposed, aka the Acacia Tea, accused Sesh of doing this entire video just for clout, but yet you are constantly still calling Sesh out on Twitter about this. So to me, it almost feels like you're trying to get a little bit of clout out of the whole situation because you clearly stated, imagine somebody with 22K subs using your content for their video. But that's just my opinion. Then someone replied, it wasn't for clout? People on OT came to them asking them to do it. They didn't have to. Small amounts on OT will only reach out to people on OT. They have a different audience that gives the situation more exposure. You need to look at it in a different way other than people quote unquote being lazy. The Acacia T replied saying, "Come on, just imagine a channel with 22K subs cutting out part of my video to use it in their own. They really downloaded the whole thing to cut this out instead of doing their own research. That's ridiculous. But at this point, I really don't care anymore." And my biggest thing about that is, yes, I've definitely talked about people and using other people's screenshots without giving them credit. But that was for screenshots that weren't necessarily available to the entire public, since you had to pay to be able to access those screenshots, or those were screenshots that required a lot of research and digging, such as going to a website that you cannot access anymore to be able to get that kind of information. This, however, all of these videos are still online and available for anybody to go and grab, so it's not like she couldn't have just grabbed it herself and put it together. We honestly don't know for a fact that she took this from the Acacia Exposed video. At least I don't, but if you know for sure that yes, this is from her video, please let me know down in the comments. But unless, again, we're gonna go back to those watermarks, unless you watermark the video or the screenshots, then it's impossible to know exactly where it came from. But I think it's funny that she is saying, yeah, like, this is my content that you stole, but yeah, there's no way to 100% prove that, unfortunately. And then you're saying that you don't really care, but you cared enough to bring it out onto Twitter to put out in front of everybody, trying to say that T-Sesh stole your content. I can assure you that they didn't do that. A lot of people on OT sent screenshots, threads, and videos to T-Sesh. You are not special because you made your own video. Why are you so pressed? This isn't the point here. The point is exposure, and cattiness isn't helping it get anywhere. And I agree, like, you're literally just out fighting on Twitter for information that is still available to the public for anybody to go and grab. Again, like I said, this isn't something that you had to go and research heavily into. All of these videos could have been sent to T-Sesh in DMs or through threads or through messages. So there's, again, no way of proving 100% that this was actually her content unless there was some kind of watermark or something on it that proves that it was, that I am not seeing. But the whole point of these videos is to draw attention to the person that you're speaking about. And when you literally are just like fighting with another creator on Twitter about the whole situation, about using your content or using your screenshots, you're not drawing attention to the real issue, which is brought up in your video about the person that you're talking about. And then someone replied with, "Just because a channel has a bigger following does not equal an evil content stealing monster. There were a lot of DMs asking for information and gathered it themselves." The Acacia T responded by saying, "I never said I was quote unquote special, and I don't mind if anyone makes a video about Acacia. The point is that T-Sesh literally cut out part of my work to use in their own video. They did do that. It's not a big deal, but it's not cool." So again, unless I'm missing something, I don't see any way to prove that this content was 100% from the Acacia Exposed YouTube channel. Now again, I could be wrong, but I could not find out for sure that it was her content. And then it comes back to the, like, you're trying to do this for clout, and that's the only reason why you're making a video about Acacia. Well, if your following is asking for a video about Acacia, then you're gonna make a video on it. And if you're saying that she's doing this for clout, or that T-Sesh is doing this for clout, then aren't you kind of doing the same thing by trying to call out T-Sesh on Twitter saying, "Hey, you stole my stuff, give me credit for it"? But then T-Sesh went and took down the video and re-uploaded it with the text on the screen saying that this was from Acacia Exposed. Okay, well, let's jump on into the drama between JenLuvsReviews and Here for the Tea, aka Sam. So the other day, Nicole Concilio tweeted out the following: "I love at Here for the Tea 2 so much, y'all. Like, she genuinely wants content creators to do well and be better and succeed. I'm so grateful for her friendship and advice she has given me over the past 2 years." Well, at this point, this is when JenLuvsReviews jumps into the conversation, and she replied back with the following: "Until she turns on you, just be careful, Nicole." Now, Sam from Here for the Tea did not like this one bit, and she quote tweeted that and said the following: "Shut your mouth at JenLuvsReviews. You know exactly why I and many others turned on you. Shall I list everything for everyone to see? My God, you just can't help yourself, huh? Now, I don't know what exactly went down between Sam and Jen, but I'm assuming that it was something not good, and they kind of had a little back and forth underneath that thread. And here is how it went down. So the tweet that is unavailable was Jen's tweet that was deleted, that here for the T quote tweeted, and then underneath that tweet, somebody replied, "Wait, what? I thought you all were friends. I must have missed something." To which Jen replied, "I thought we were too. One day she unfollowed me. I tried to ask her privately what happened and she never responded. Next thing I knew, let's just say, I learned she wasn't my friend anymore. I was sad about it too. I'm still not sure what happened. I hope that her friendship with Nicole continues beautifully without event. I really do." And someone replied back saying, "Dude, what are you smoking? You said Sam unfollowed you. That's all that she did to you, LOL. Yeah, please warn Nicole that Sam sometimes unfollows people she doesn't want to see on her timeline anymore. I wish the worst that people have done to me was just unfollow me." And I've undressed this unfollowing people situation before in the past when it happened between Nick Snyder, Ashley Kyle, and Dustin Daly. And I said literally, like, nobody owes you an explanation for anything. And if somebody decides that they want to unfollow you and don't want to talk to you anymore, unfortunately, they don't owe you an explanation why. They have their reasons, obviously. If they want to tell you, they will, but they don't have to. And Jen replied, "No, she was my friend. One day I learned she was definitely not my friend. It has nothing to do with her unfollowing me." And then Sam replied back saying, like, "Are you okay, girl? We were never quote-unquote friends, and how dare you hijack a tweet like this? I've been friends with Nicole for years. You sold your soul and integrity for attention from Jeffrey and Shane. FOH with your BS." The last thing that I'm going to say on this issue is that I'm a good friend. I have been a good friend to people I care about. You don't know me outside of social media and you don't know anything about my friendships, and it's no one's place to quote-unquote warn my friends about me. If I listened to what people told me about others, I would have missed out on some incredible people, some of which have become very close friends of mine. Literally, had such a good talk with my friend Nicole tonight, who was feeling down, so she decides to express her thought on social media, and this Karen feels compelled to warn my friend about me. Jesus Christ. And here I can see both sides of the argument. I understand that Jen was just trying to be nice, be like, hey, you know, be careful, watch your back. I've been stabbed in the back by this person allegedly before, and so I just want to let you know just to be careful. But I can also see Sam's side to it too, where she's like, you know what? You just keep your mouth out of my friendships, because my friendships are mine, and the people that I want to be friends with are none of your business. And if they want to be friends with me, that's none of your business. So I can understand where she is definitely coming from, because I've had people in my life too say, hey, be careful of this person. This person is terrible. They are not a good person. They're just going to use you. And I always feel like, you know what? People act differently around different people, and just because they did that to you doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to do that to me. But on the flip side, if it does happen, your friend can always be like, well, I told you so, and that's just something that you have to live with. So I can see it from both sides, and I can agree with Sam saying, you know what, stay out of my friendship. If we want to be friends, we're going to be friends, because our friendship has nothing to do with you. Sorry that ours didn't work out, but clearly there was something going on between both of them that I don't know if anybody knows about. I haven't heard of anything. If you know what happened, definitely let me know. But as of this very moment, I don't know what happened to their friendship. But honestly, I wish both of them nothing but success and happiness, and hopefully that they can find that. Alright guys, that's everything that I have for today's video, so I would love to know what you think down in the comments below. What do you think about the drama between Sesh and Acacia Exposed? Do you think that it should have been dropped as soon as Sesh was like, yeah, okay, let me know where I need to give you credit and I'll give you credit? Do you think that Acacia Exposed was just trying to do this for some clout, since Sesh does have a bigger following, and she thought, well, maybe if I call out Sesh, then I could possibly get some more subscribers and get some more followers? Or do you think that everything just got blown out of proportion? Do you think that Sesh should have even given credit to Acacia Exposed, since all of the information that she has was and is still publicly available to find and to put into their video? Or do you think it doesn't matter either way? What do you think about the drama between Here for the Tea Sam and JenLuvsReviews? Do you think that Jen should have said anything, or do you think that she should have just kept quiet about the whole situation? Do you think that Sam was right for calling Jen out, saying, stay out of my business because my business is not your business? Or do you think that she should have just let everything slide too? I'd love to know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you like this video, please make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. Also, if you are new to my channel, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could hit that big red subscribe button and hit that bell icon on the screen and set all of your notifications to on so you'll be notified of every time that I upload a new video. Alright, that's everything for today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!